Gemini, welcome to your reading for the month of March. We start with rat, someone working against you behind your back, and man, dealings or relationship with a man. You have the archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. You have younger women, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. You have marriage and rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. You also have rhinoceros. Get out of your own way. I don't know if I'm pronouncing rhinoceros. I don't know if it's rhinoceros, I don't know. It's rhino. And let me read your cards, your oracle card of the power animal for you. So, rhinoceros, get out of your own way. Have you lost sight of the incredible abundance and miracles in your life? The rhino helps you blast through mental barriers so that you can confidently, move forward with strength and energy. Consider whether you were allowing negative thinking, defeatist or victim mentality, or low self-worth to get in your way or drain your energy. This is so Gemini, isn't it? Your mental world is sabotaging your path. Be real with yourself. It's now time for you to confidently create all the glorious things you have to be grateful for. So it comes from you. Stop letting fear hold you back. You are not a victim. You are an empowered, fierce being blessed with many gifts. It is time to charge ahead with Rhino by your side. I couldn't agree more. It's unbelievable how these cards really give the nuances of the readings. So Gemini, King of Wands in the theme of month. And this is exactly what the rhino is. It's about you having the strength to push forward. The King of Wands is like the maximum you achieve in your strength, in your motivation, in the efforts of doing stuff. It's your energy, like all empowered and beautiful and exuberant. The king, he decides how he wants to live his life, and the decision that he makes does not drain him. So it's about you becoming this king. I love it. So why? What is the goal of this? It's about you putting yourself in the action and actually not overthink about it, but just do it. And you know, you don't have to take risks, because I don't see necessarily as risks. What you have to is let go of the things that are stopping you or blocking you from achieving this. The power, the energy is already there. So it's just for you to grab it, live it, experience it, and thrive. What is the goal of this? The Nine of Cups reverse is, you know what, Gemini, I feel like because of the things we are going to see here, but it's basically you are still attached to past experiences that traumatized you to make you believe that you are not good enough, and therefore you lowered your standards. You see? So the Nine of Coins is you reflecting on, am I really being fairly paid? Am I really being fairly having this energetic exchange in the relationship that I am? I mean, are people recognizing and treating me for what I really am? I mean, where is my happiness? How do I want people to treat me back? How do I want my career to be fulfilling my wishes? All this stuff. And more than that is, do I really want that? So it's a self-evaluation. It's about you stepping into the things that really fulfill you. You know, stop slowing you down. I asked a clarification on this card, and the Eight of Wands came, and the Eight of Wands is that energy of the flow. You will find that you will be redefining, realigning your values and with others and the things around you with the flow. As you go, you just need to be aware of what kind of feeling are you getting when you are being paid for that job, or the way that person invites you, how much of their time they are putting in you. What is the world, how is the world, your environment, investing towards you? As you feel it, listen to it, because it will make you probably make drastic changes in your life. You will probably choose not to keep some of the things of people and find new ones. Okay, so what is it that you need to avoid? The Six of Wands is a card of success. It's a card of victory over everybody. And when you need, for me, when it comes here as something you need to avoid is the celebration that you may be doing over things right now may not be really connected with the results you wanted. So maybe sometimes, you know, you get satisfied with less than you really deserve. And maybe that's not truly a celebration. Also, you know, sometimes this is about the way people see us celebrate. Maybe it's not really what we wished for. So it's about you being cautious in the way you manifest your happiness. First, because maybe the people around you are not really recognize you, or not, you know, when you give our energy, for example, in a relationship, let's say, and then people do not really appreciate. They don't understand that we made the effort of being with them, or, you know, that, you see what I mean? For us, it's a celebration, for them is not. And another thing is, well, you know, there's no point of you being celebrating things that you will not really take forward. So just evaluate how you spend your time. Something you need to embrace, you know, during the month of March, I think you will be questioning a lot. Where do I want to go? What do I not want to do? Am I taking too much? Is this really what I should be following? And with this doubt, you kind of are blocking possibilities. And we saw that new opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up. And we saw with the Rhino that, you know, it's time for you to charge, to put your strength and think less. With the King of Wands, we saw here, think less and be more active. So I feel like you're still not seeing ahead a great success or victory over something that you are not considering much. So consider new possibilities, new challenges, and new success in something that probably you are doubting. Always follow your intuition. And very, very funny is that the Devil card fell when I was shuffling the cards. It fell down from the deck just next to these cards. And what this is telling me is that the doubts that you have, they come from the mentality of you not really trusting in your power. And with the Moon card here, even feeling a little bit that sometimes you are the victim, sometimes you are still in that energy of a path, a career, a project that didn't go well and really hurt you. you know. So this is about you letting go of illusions. If this is a relationship, for example, and you are over investing, let go of the illusions, let go of your mental little self-sabotaging voice, because all this is connected. It's an you want to put your efforts there because you're trying to compensate something in the past that it's already gone. It shouldn't be here. The energy is time for you to let go. Just saying. I'm a Gemini. I also don't like to hear that I need to put my my hopes in someplace else, but it happens, and it happens for the best. The Hermit comes here, something to evaluate. And I feel like with all this in your life, you went through this state of really isolating yourself. And it's fine, and it's beautiful, because we cannot be out there if we are not okay alone, or we are not okay outside. We cannot live in community or have relationships or interact with other people if we cannot properly interact with ourselves. The Hermit is the card of someone that isolated. You went on the top of the mountain to get clarity, to listen to your own voice. The card comes here to tell you that it's time that you live by those standards that you created for yourself. Be different, Gemini. Be crazy. People are used to it anyways. So be the person that you are supposed to be outside, without fear of judgment, and without you self-judging. Do not expect people to totally accept you, because, well, that's boring. Okay? Why you need to do this? We talked about the things that hold you still in the past, and the moon comes here, something you need to let go. So this is the time, Gemini, that, after this period of isolation, of meditation, of reaching your higher views, it's time for you to understand what are the triggers in your life that still are linking you to that experience in the past. The moon, it's a mystery card. It's the mystery, the things that are hidden. That's why I call it triggers, because sometimes we just react to things. They don't really mirror who we are, but they are mirroring a situation that we are bringing to the present moment. And this stops us from being happy. Okay? So it's about us letting go, evaluate your period of isolation. It gave you insights on things that you need to change in your relationships, for example, because there's a potential of marriage here, okay? So maybe this is the time, the opportunity you have to exercise. Gemini, come on. So get out of that cave, come down from the top of the mountain, and have the courage to embrace the mystery, the unknown. You are afraid because you cannot see ahead, no matter what this is. Because you cannot see the future. You are not investing yourself in the projects that you want, the dreams. This can be a person, but this can be you being an entrepreneur. You see what I mean? So let go of that trauma. Let's heal. Another thing is the growth. The growth with the Queen of Swords is about you. You waited for such a long time, Gemini, that your mind is now trying to push you in a way that is being aggressive. And sometimes, you don't want to take the risks. You have been through a lot in your past. I can feel it, and you are scared. And you have to try it. This is the thing. You need to bring out who you are. You need to embrace the communication. You need to, even if it's not perfect, but you need to, with the sun here reverse, I'm going to bring those two together. You need to start to listen to your mind, find a peaceful way of putting out there your dreams. When I say a peaceful way of you knowing this is you really connecting with your inner child. The Sun card reverse, with this card with the Queen of Swords, it's about, you know what? It's time for your inner voice to speak. And speaking in a way that already is or started healing that child that was exuberant and happy and adventurous and pure. Somehow this is the path that is showing you the healing towards your success. Believe me, loads of abundance. I will show you after. But this is the path. If you ask me, how do I do this, Joe? I'm telling you, there is a need of you to get out of your shell in a way that you start communicate your inner wisdom. And first, you need to start from yourself. You need to find the happiness in what you do and what you say. If you do that, this is going to be all the way up, Gemini. All right? Always find joy, always find excitement, always find adventure in the things that you plan. Do not let your emotions take over you. This is what these two cards together are doing here. And remember, once you start this, you go with the flow, with the Eight of Wands. It can even take you like traveling to some place. It can really drive you around. Just go with the flow, because you will be with the Nine of Cups, as we talked before. You will be finding other sources of joy, other sources of fulfillment. You will be revising actually where your happiness is. But the Queen of Swords comes here as the path, and the reverse, and the path repeats itself in the way you will be acting. So again, you know, the Queen of Swords reverse can be someone that is sometimes overly aggressive, but I feel like you need, what this is asking is you be more, talk more, step into the energy of communicating who you are. Try not to be obsessively thinking on that, but be more. You know, do it with joy. Again, if you do it with joy, if you don't force yourself, you don't be overloaded, you don't be overthinking, go with the flow and everything will be fine. Your environment with the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is this environment of confusion of thoughts, you know, people not really knowing how to exchange communications, but it's also the opportunity of, from this confusion of ideas and thoughts and plans, everything starts being aligning and you move into a calmer state of being. It's the card of from turbulent waters to calmer waters. So there is a journey, and the environment needs to, you know, people around you, your job, even at the house, they need time to adjust to what you are creating now as new, what you are bringing, the wisdom you collected from the Hermit. There is a need of that. And maybe in this, you'll find a man, or you'll find a woman that will kind of start resisting. It's fine. You know, that's part of the process, because you are not doing this alone. Other people need to adjust. So try to be the peacemaker. Understand that the wisdom is on your side. You may also have to adjust or align, but it's about give space for other people to bring peace, okay? Because, you know, you absolutely know that once you step into this energy, you are afraid that you will be overwhelmed with work, and that's why you doubt. You go like, I don't know if I can do this, but I don't know if I can do this is the devil reverse that you need to let go. Okay, yes, this will bring loads of opportunities to you, but you are also scared of the loads of opportunities because you've been through phases of your life where you were drained, you are so busy, you are burnout. But the rainbow comes here to tell you that the most difficult part of a situation is over, done, halas. So do not be afraid. Opportunities will come, you will be very busy, but happily. And the outcome of this is the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is one of the best cards here. The 10 of Pentacles is telling me that you will have the money, the resources, the life around you will be telling you that you need nothing more. In fact, you can even, you have so much that you can even stay and just look at it because you don't need to touch it. 10 of Pentacles is having money, is having a house, is having love. It's not only feeling, it's not only the spiritual side of it, but it's actually hold it in your hands. It's visible. Your health, your hair, your job, your dreams, your trips. All you have to do, Gemini, I know it's a hard work, especially for Gemini. I always wanted to have things given like this, but no, that's not the way it works. But the good thing is, this is just a process of you healing. So you're getting benefits from abundance, ultimate abundance, but also by healing. And this is a beautiful journey. And I mean, this is something that no one can take away from you. It's something that you create as long as you allow it. And put your damn energy in it. Eat well, sleep well, love yourself, and be this king of wands for the month of March. Gemini, this was your reading for the month of March. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please follow, subscribe, like. If you want a personal reading with me, do let me know here on social media. Otherwise, I'll see you in your next reading.